Okay. Hello and welcome Ananta to Yogami Kids Teens Talk new episode. Okay. So why don't you introduce yourself and we will move on to our wellness topic of the day.
Yes. So I'm Ananta Kaundinya, and I do a lot of healthy habits that kind of shape my life in a positive way. Like for example, I play a lot of music, like piano, Indian classical violin, flute, piccolo, all that sort of stuff. And I spend a lot of time dwelling in that music field, and that kind of helps me my mind concentrate and all that sort of stuff as well. In addition, I do other sort of healthy activities such as working out, meditating, that as well. And yeah,
That's wonderful. So you're a rising freshman, right? You're going to start college.
yes, I am. I'm
And
18 years old.
wonderful. Congratulations, first of all. And
Thank you.
I see you're wearing the WPI t-shirt. So what major have you chosen to go there?
I'm doing mechanical engineering.
Wonderful. So you said you play a lot of music, right?
Yeah.
Instruments, and were you part of your high school band or music groups or anything like that?
Yes, of course I was. In fact, I had a lot of fun during high school, like playing music, and it kind of helped me relax from my classes a bit because yeah, sometimes these classes were put some pressure on me, but then music kind of helped me ease these emotions just a little bit.
Hmm. So, what was the most stressful part for you during your high school years?
Um, the most stressful part for me during high school, uh, it was kind of mainly about exams that I anticipated to be hard, and in most cases, some were hard. Yeah, and some I just needed to think a little more critically, and yeah, that was a challenge. But then once I once I started being more mindful of myself, everything just sort of started to fall into place,
Mhm.
because I was able to see the problem clearly, and it
Okay.
helped my brain kind of critically in a better way. Yeah.
Okay. So, how do you think music has helped you, um, relax? And what is it about music? Is it playing the instrument, or is it listening to it, or is it performing in a group? So, what parts of this process did you enjoy?
I mean, it was kind of a mix of things because yeah, like you mentioned, performing, being a part, being present, all those kinds of things go into my music career, and that has helped me shape my music career because all it did was helped me kind of have fun with music, and having fun is basically what kind of helped me stay more mindful and look, because being mindful is important during a lot of stressful situations. And yeah, having fun should be a good mentality to have whenever you feel yourself in these kinds of situations, doing a lot of work is for example, it could put you in a lot of stress. So
Mm-hmm.
having another fun component to your life will sort of help your mind relax in a better way.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. That's wonderful. And are you planning to continue your music in your college as well?
Yes, I plan to continue all my music studies, advanced technicality, all that sort of stuff.
Oh, great. Okay. So you said you also meditate.
Yes.
Okay, can you explain a little bit about that? What is your process? How often do you do it?
I mean, I should be meditating every day, but yeah, sort of starting to make it a habit. And why I meditate is because I just want to like give myself some time to like find inner peace within myself.
Hmm.
Because yeah, my brain is overactive in a lot of places, and yeah, sometimes it like kind of thinks like it sometimes it can imagine stuff that aren't like real. Sometimes it can like give the brain a sort of a negative connotation in some
Okay.
places. So how meditation helps is that like it helps you like stay calm even during the negatives.
Hmm. So, do you have a teacher, or do you practice yourself, or do your parents help you with meditation? What is your process?
Um, Usually I kind of go into a room alone and like close my eyes, say some religious chants.
Yeah, that's good. That's a very good way. Like praying or even like chanting is a wonderful way to, sort of start your meditation practice. That's great. Awesome. So now can you little bit tell us about you started your fitness journey, right? About working out, exercise, and taking care of your physical health. So, why do you think that is important, and what made you start this fitness journey? And what are some of the things that you are doing to take care of your physical health?
Well, it it kind of stemmed from a lot of different things. Like for example, like social media can show a lot of like physical like a- appearance that you would wish to have, and like I realized that like I can't really sit around at home all day, and so I started my fitness journey to like kind of find something else to do, because like I can't really invest all my energy into something so stressful like social media. So I kind of need to reinvest that energy by like finding a different thing to do, like going to the gym, working out. And I think that is a benefit because it kind of helps me like deal with all this like stress in adulthood, because like yeah, there may be a lot of places where I would need to like lift heavy things, like
Mm.
some things like even working involves using your back a lot, and so like if I have a strong back then I can work a lot better.
So generally, you want to just get a little fitter, stronger, right? So you can have better posture, and also your day-to-day activities will be much better as you go into college and all that, right? So do you go to the gym, and do you play any sports?
Well, I used to play a lot of sports, but they weren't really for me.
Okay.
I found myself in the music field a little more, but like I realized that I do need to have some sort of physical activity done. So like out of everything, I kind of choose to go to the fitness center. Um,
Okay. Have you ever tried practicing yoga?
Practicing yoga. Yes, I've taken I've like done a little bit of yoga sometimes. Like I took a Pilates class
Mm-hmm.
in high school.
Mm-hmm.
So that was one form of yoga that like kind of like helped me recenter myself.
Okay. Okay. So, you mentioned a little something about social media, right? You said they are kind of setting some sort of standard in how you have to look in terms of appearance and in terms of fitness. Uh, can you tell a little bit about if that has influenced you to go to the gym because you want to be like a certain person, or is it just that you just want to get better at your health, at your own health?
Well, for example, on social media, there's been like some like advertisements for like very good protein shakes lately. So like because I've seen like people like be open about their entire fitness journey, and that's like one thing that inspired me to like go work out more often.
Okay.
And
Okay.
yeah, social media, I mean, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not good. Because some people sit at home mindlessly scrolling all day for that easy dopamine, and that is not really a good kind of life to live.
Mm-hmm.
So, in order to like sort of reinvest some of that energy and like have the feeling like you have to work harder, sometimes like don't like go because social media is basically what drains the brain. A lot of people don't see that, but yeah, it does drain the brain. But like going to like benefit your life by working out, having some sort of mindfulness to that, that is what like empowers your brain and gives it a lot of energy to focus
Okay.
and yeah.
Great. So I really do hope that you don't kind of do it just because some people on social media are, showing certain things to do, and that should be your goal as well. It should be more about taking care of your own health, general physical fitness, not comparing yourself to somebody else, right?
Yeah. Yeah, comparison is basically what kind of like gives yourself a negative connotation because like comparison is what like drives the feeling of insecurities like every day. As the brain develops like comparison is what happens like sometimes, but like the brain doesn't fully develop until the age of 25. So like how to handle certain situations, it kind of varies from time to time.
Yeah.
So like yeah.
Okay. Okay. So tell me something. So have you heard about the word well-being before?
Yes, I
Okay.
have.
Okay. So what does that word mean to you? Especially, I want to know what does well-being mean to teenagers and, starting to go to college or just finished high school or even through high school. What does it mean to you?
To me, well-being is like being in a good state of health, like physically, emotionally, and mentally.
Yeah. What do you mean by emotionally?
I mean, sometimes like emotionally, like sometimes it can like be like due to hormones and like uh, yeah, that dopamine kind of like that you release like easily, it kind of gives you the like feeling to like be easily emotion like have that like strong feeling and then it like suddenly goes away.
Okay. So, well-being is to have a good state of physical health, being in a good emotional state, and being in a good mental state, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, do you think a lot of teenagers these days go through a lot of stress, or some of them really have problems dealing with school, or do you think most of them are okay, but certain number of kids may need more help? What is your observation? How was
Hmm.
high school?
Personally, from my experience, the kind of stress I had to deal with was kind of in like having to like stop procrastinating because that's like a very common habit among a lot of teenagers because they don't see like the whole like uh, the consequences of long-term procrastinating.
Okay, so a lot of procrastination happens among teenagers.
Yeah, and that's like one of the reasons like a lot of stress is built. And sometimes like in high school, they just feel this like immense pressure to like sort of fit in like academically, for example. Like they sign up for all these AP classes and like they don't realize that like how much homework they get every night and like
Yeah.
how much time they have to invest into it.
Okay. Okay. So there's procrastination and there is pressure, just academic pressure about, doing certain AP classes, performing better in school. So these are some of the common stresses in high school, right? So do you have any advice or tips for now that you're going off to college, but there are many high schoolers, right? So who have to navigate this stress. What would you advise them? How do they take care of their physical, emotional, and mental health?
So, to all the young people, I advise you, to to take care of your physical health. You should like sort of get regular exercise. And I know from like elementary school and middle school, they have all these gym classes to like kind of give the students a little bit of fun
Mm-hmm.
because like being physically active is pretty important to all the people in their youth
Yeah.
because that's one thing that kind of drives their emotional well-being. And
Okay. So you are saying they have to have some sort of physical activity. Anything else?
um yes, being young is the time to have fun and focus on yourself and how like how much progress you're making into your own goals every day because like as as a kid it's important to have fun because you don't get that same kind of fun like that I kind of get now. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
like when you're young there's a lot of like birthday parties and all that, but then when you're older like hormones settle and like you stop like having that same fun you used to have. So
Yeah.
have fun like when you're
When
yeah.
you're younger, right? Okay. Nice. Good, good. So, so let's come back to the music part of it, right?
Yeah.
So can you tell me a little bit about your favorite instrument? What is your favorite song? Do you have a favorite, piece like a jazz piece or I don't know whatever music you listen to? So can you give me some of those?
So my favorite instrument, that this isn't the first time I've been asked this, and I really can't decide what is my favorite because like nowadays I kind of like find the time to like practice all of them and build my skills like individually.
Yeah.
And yeah,
But what is
lately,
your favorite instrument?
oh, my favorite instrument. It Yeah, I've been spending a lot of time on piano lately, so
Okay.
yeah, that
So
might be yeah.
have
What
do you have a favorite song or a music piece or a favorite composer or favorite artist?
I mean, while playing piano, like I've really been getting into Mozart, and Mozart's greatest hits. I mean, I've played Mozart's works both on piano and flute.
Okay. Oh, wonderful. Good, good.
Yeah, and lately for like more modern music, I've been like getting into this playlist uh from Panic at the Disco called Pray for the Wicked. Yeah, that album came out like when I was still in elementary school, and yeah, I've been really getting into it.
Oh, wow. Okay. And what is your favorite music from India? Do you have a favorite artist or a song or a language, any particular language of music that you listen to from Indian music?
Well, I study a lot of Carnatic music, and yeah, I am getting like really inspired by a lot of these Indian classical artists, like including Lalgudi Jayaraman. Uh,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
yeah.
Wonderful. So, what language do you speak at home?
Um, our family is Tamil.
Okay. Okay. So, do you listen to a lot of Tamil songs?
I mean, I used to listen to a lot of old Bollywood songs, and I really enjoyed those like when I was like very young. And yeah, Tamil songs sometimes, just not always.
Okay. Okay. So now, with all your music that you played in school, what are the some of the things that you did? Like, were you part of a jazz band or were you part of orchestra? What was it?
Hmm. So I've been a part of my school symphonic band for 2 years. I've done symphony orchestra for 2 years as well, like both like for flute and piccolo. I've also like done a little bit of like rep jazz, but like I didn't find myself like playing a significant role in it, so like
Okay.
I sort of stopped that. And yeah, additionally I've like gotten into like not just marching band and stuff, but also like musical theater. All
Okay.
it's just a time to socialize and have fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Great. So now, let's talk about your move transitioning into college, right? What
Yeah.
are some of the ways that you want to take care of your physical, social, and emotional well-being? What are you planning to do? Are you trying to, I know you want to have fun, like you said, you want to do something that you enjoy. Maybe music is part of it, maybe physical fitness is part of it. Uh, what about social life? Are you a friendly guy? Are you able to make new friends easily? Or are you more of an introvert? What do you think?
Well, socially, it's kind of varied because, like, in middle school, I started to like reinvent myself a little bit, and yeah, I feel like I've been doing things a lot differently than I used to in elementary school because I found new friends. Like,
Yeah.
things started to change, and in high school, like, I sort of like did a move, so like uh, adjusting to like people I haven't met before, that was sort of a new thing. But now going into college, I feel like I should probably do things like better than like, and act like be the bigger character than I was in high school by like being myself and not letting what others say
Yeah.
or like define me.
Again, not falling into that comparison trap, right? You don't want
Yes.
to kind of get that peer pressure about what others are doing, but you want to be the best version of yourself, right? I think
Yeah.
that is a good. Slowly, you can transition and meet new people, make new friends, find something that you enjoy in college, and it's pretty close by. You can always come back home, right?
It
Hmm.
is. I plan to commute every day, in fact.
Oh, I see. Great, great. What else are you doing in the summer?
Hmm. Other than that, I've taken a like family trip to New Jersey and Connecticut like for 2 days.
Okay. Do you
I've
have,
seen all sorts of things, like experiencing life from a like different point of view and like living a way I don't like usually live. And it's a great experience to uh like witness new things.
yeah, absolutely. That's good. So, do you have family in New Jersey or just cousins, or you just went, stayed in a hotel?
Well, I mean, not like really family, more like family friends. Yeah, and there's some family there, just
Awesome. Okay. Sounds good, Ananta. This was really wonderful. Thank you for coming on the show. And I really hope that you continue your passion for music. Take care of your physical health. Keep working out. Do that exercise. Right. And I really wish you all the best for your college.
Yeah,
All right.
I had a
And
great time here.
thank you. It was so wonderful talking to you.
Same for you.
Yeah. So let me stop the recording now and then we can chat a bit. Okay.